Welcome back to another installment of Rose and Gold. I'm your host, Black King Sebastian, and this is my lovely co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hello everyone.
Let's get straight into our hot gossip for today.
So we want to start out with the hottest topic for today, and that has to be Miss Kathy Lee with her ex-husband who has sadly passed away. But Miss Kathy Lee is out here still being scandalous with her new partner. Apparently, like King Sebastian, seems like the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice is what Miss Kathy Lee is really preaching right now. We're gonna see her out with her rap snacks and her rap t-shirts.
He needs some milk!
No, nigga. No.
But that's all good. That's all good. Black King Sebastian and I still have the Jamaican hair products, you know, the Rasta dreadlocks.
And
you
the
might want to get
Jamaican
yourself
clothes.
Shoot me.
That's right. Invest into it. That's for you, Miss Kathy Lee. We'll see you when we see you. Let's move into our next hot topic.
So we see Kylie Jenner playing around with Stormy, Rainbow, whatever her name is.
I don't like that.
And Travis Scott. Travis Scott, they blurred out his face. But anything you want to say about Travis Scott, Black King Sebastian?
Obviously, Dr. Ross, you know that Travis Scott, even though he's left the house, he's probably going to be back for the Stormy. Because, as you know, Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner are probably not together. They've probably broken up
Long
years
ago.
ago. Because Travis Scott looks like he does not enjoy being filmed 24/7 and being on the spot all the time.
Well, I just want to say, Travis Scott, like we said for Miss Kathy Lee, we have the Jamaican products to help you with your hair because we see you with your 3 strands.
How the fuck?
All love, Travis Scott. And speaking of Kylie Jenner, we saw that Kylie Jenner was trying to run from the paparazzi and go incognito.
First of all, Kylie Jenner, why even become famous if you don't want to become famous?
I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear.
You should already know that the paparazzi is just one of the many things, including the wealth in the entertainment industry. Because if you don't want it, then pass it on to Dr. Ross and I. Pass it on to the new bombshells of the future.
And my only thing to say is, why are you running? What are you running from? Do you think they're gonna attack you? Anyways, let's get into our next hot topic. This one just popped up, but apparently Megan Fox decided that she's not done harassing her ex. She's recently just brought Machine Gun Kelly to go meet the kids. What are your thoughts about this, Black King Sebastian?
Mr. Brian Green, you should listen to I, Black King, from the Black Book. Because from what it seems right now, you're just getting beat to the ground. You need to stop it, Mr. Green. Every time we hear you in the news, it's just like you're getting slam dunked on the ground. Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, and what do you want me to do about that?
For our next hot topic, let's talk about Lisa Rinna. So apparently, QVC wants to fire Lisa Rinna, and Lisa Rinna was shaking it like a salt shaker, you know, doing what she does best. And all we want to say about that, Lisa Rinna, is you have to come for a second and talk to moi and the prince, or the crowned prince of Rasta. What do you have to say about this, Black King Sebastian?
First of all, you're too good for QVC. You need to come down to the roseandgold.us with Dr. Ross and I. We'll give you that fire and show you how to get in there without the QVC. Because right now, you need to stop kissing up. Because you already are the Playboy International. You were the winner for the She's Hot contest as well.
And you were already a Playboy model in itself, in its prime.
I won't let you go.
We already know that you're tired of the humdrum days at your house just sitting and doing nothing. So you already know you have to come to Black King and Dr. Ross, and we'll show you how to do something to get that fire out there. Because you're already shaking what your mama gave you.
Exactly,
You
to
just need the
revive your youth.
You just need the publicity now. That's for you. These were all of our hot topics, but let's get straight into our horoscope for today. Today's horoscope is Virgo. The details of your day could be confusing, so it's best to get a head start on things. Fortunately, you have a great deal of clarity, and you can get organized early enough to avoid most of the headaches. To all of our Virgos out there whose birthday is today, happy birthday.
Exactly. I'm going to close it off today by ending it with the Ask Dr. Ross.
We didn't see that coming. We didn't. We didn't. If you're saying you saw it coming, you're lying.
First question is from Jeffrey. Jeffrey is inquiring, Dr. Ross, who are you rooting for tonight's game? The Kansas City Chiefs or the Houston Texans?
Well, Black King Sebastian, I think this is a question for both of us, but I just want to say the Texans are going to crush it. What are your thoughts about this, Black King Sebastian?
The Patrick Mahomes on the Kansas City Chiefs with the rigged up Super Bowl last year.
And the doll legs and the arm that's always like this.
The Texans are going to win. It's no doubt. Let's move on to our final question. Our second question is from Miss Cynthia. Cynthia is saying she was rummaging through her son's closet and she found a Playboy Illustrated magazine. What should she do? A, should she leave it alone? Or B, should she stick her photo in all of the models on the magazine?
All I want to say is you're going to have to go with A. A is leave it alone. Stop rummaging around. This is not a private investigator. And if you stick your photos in there, I'm sorry, but
you're going to have to send your son to Dr. Phil.
Exactly.
And second of all, there shouldn't be any question like this. It should be A, leave the book there, or B, do nothing and don't even stop rummaging.
Exactly.
Because all you're going to do is just traumatize the boy. He's going to go to his teacher and just slap him. And before we cut it off, let's go into one final hot topic on Halle Berry.
Exactly. So Halle Berry was in the John Wick and she was doing the martial arts, but apparently she had broke 3 ribs during the production of that. What are your thoughts about this, Black King Sebastian?
To me, Halle Berry, you were great in the film as you talking and sitting down, but once it got to the fighting style could have been improved. You looked more sluggish, but it probably was because of the 3 broken ribs. You never know, because she was hurt. She's like, my ribs. But then they said, Halle, think these $20 million will cheer you up? She said, well, it's $20 million. These were all of our hot topics. Or before we go off of that, she actually said that she was going to be making a new film called Bruised, which came out this year, where she's playing as a MMA fighter, which also she does not look good in. Miss Halle Berry, you should have made something more of you sitting down and talking, and that would have been better. Because your fighting style also is probably going to be off in this boxing film.
I'm not going to lie, I think Halle Berry is beautiful in whatever she does. Even if she does the sluggish move, she still looks like a vixen. She still looks amazing in it.
That's
and
true.
Halle Berry, like Black King Sebastian was saying about the money, you know, I heard a quote once that said, money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure does feel a lot better to cry in that new Rolls Royce. And let's close it off, Black King Sebastian.
These are all of our hot topics and all of our questions, as well as the horoscope. That's for you, Kylie Jenner. Stay tuned for the Rose and Gold Jamaican hair gel clothing line and the Rasta clothing.
Because like we said, it is flying off the shelves. It is still selling like crazy, which is actually incredible. Thank you guys, and thank you guys.
That's right. And we will be giving out a crate towards December. We'll catch you guys on the next installment.